The root of control is discipline, and it changed my life. The last spike. We don't fuck around out here. It's literally just gone 5 o'clock. I've completed my workout. I woke up at about 4:15 and came straight outside, out the house within about 5-10 minutes. Hit up 200 press ups and 5 sprints. I also ran here, so that's about 1.5 km now. But yeah, man, not a fucking soul in sight. Bro, not a soul in sight. In the first 6 months of 2025, I started bodybuilding training and built my dream physique within those 6 months. I had 2 first-class dissertations to my name from one of the top unis in my country and got my dream job in the middle of a UK job market crisis. And just 3 years ago, I was a chronic scrolling gamer, and my anxiety was so bad at that time that I used to rip up my hands to the point where I was scared to go and handshake people. I'm going to go over with you now, bro, the 3 principles of the tiger that you need to live by to truly get disciplined. Principle number 1, beat the sun. Waking up before the sun is automatic solitude. And you know that solitude breeds creativity, a sharp mind, and a sharp body. Bro, any work that you get done before the sun rises, that is peak creativity, that's peak flow. It's so easy to get into the flow state at this time, even though it's so early. Like, bro, hold on. I don't know if you can see the laptop. It's 5:15 right now, basically. I've had time this morning to wake up, do my full tiger morning routine, do a miniature workout, and now I'm sitting here recording. So that was the first hour of my day. And trust me, this solitude in the morning, it just frees up your mind. It gives you no thoughts, man. It makes you just single-minded focused. And you need to have that single focus at least once throughout your day so you can get some meaningful work done. If your goal is physique, bro, imagine you wake up tomorrow, 5 o'clock you wake up, and by 5:30, you're already in the gym and you're training. Your session is going to go crazy. When you wake up this early with the intention of doing good habits, when you wake up this early with the intention of doing good work, your baseline operating frequency has just increased automatically just by waking up before the sun's risen. It feels like a primal mental shift. It feels like my nervous system knows the sun's not up yet, but he's doing something important. And it just makes me ready for that automatically. Plus, doing the tiger morning routine, bro, like, I feel energized, man. I feel crazy. Like, I feel really good. Like, yesterday was my first day at my new job. It's a pretty intense role in consulting. And bro, one of my mates next to me was telling me how like he's getting so tired and bored. And I feel him, yeah, like death by PowerPoint type of thing. Like, you'll know what I mean if you're in this kind of environment. But on your first day, they just completely, they bombard you in it with lots of information. But bro, I just having the knowledge that I was awake at 4 yesterday, just training, running, press ups, sprint, it alleviated me of any feelings like, oh, I'm tired, I can't focus, I can't stay locked in on this. And I know it sounds weird, like, oh, you wake up early and you automatically, like, your whole day is just amplified. Yeah, it is, man. I woke up, I did the full tiger morning routine. I even did my tiger workout. And why have I named it tiger? Bro, because the tiger is the king of the jungle. You might think it's the lion, yeah. Bro, you might think it's the lion. You put a lion and a tiger in a cage, the tiger walks out every single time. I've been stacking 10 good habits every single day since about January of this year. So I started out with only like 2 or 3 good habits, cold showers, early wake ups, and then I started adding things. I started adding the lower friction habits and the higher friction habits. So the lower ones are like, quickly make your bed, you say some positive affirmations. It's things that are easy to do. The harder, higher frequent, the harder, higher friction habits, those ones are more like, you just get down and do a workout, do 10, 20 pull-ups, 10, 20 push-ups, burpees, and then I leveled it up slowly, breath work, meditation, visualization. These are all habits which you need to mentally prepare for a little bit. Your mind doesn't really want to do them, but you do them anyway. And I'm telling you, bro, when you beat the sun every morning and you do the habits early, yeah, man. Bro, if you want my personal help with this, my routines,
my workouts, I will literally hold your hand and take you from undisciplined to disciplined in a fraction of the time that I got there. It took me like 2 years to get disciplined. I can get you there in 2 months, bro. Principle number 2, prepare for war. Being disciplined gives you control. What does being undisciplined do? Takes the control away, doesn't it? And our war in this modern day and age is a war of attention. You hear this all the time online, but none of these influencers are going to tell you exactly how to really weaponize your attention. I'll tell you right now how to do it. The practical step is to plan what you're going to give your attention to and do that the night before. So the night before you want to do the wake up, the early morning wake up, I want to beat the sun. Yeah, Just said beat the sun, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. Before you do that, you need to plan your day. But by plan your day, I mean, I want you to make a checklist. This checklist is literally pivotal for you, bro. This is what is really gonna give you that structure and give you that attention where it needs to be. So when you hear to weaponize your attention, when you hear like, oh, we've got a modern day war of our attention spans and blah, blah, blah. Why planning your day is so important in this is because, bro, tonight, you're not going to write down your notes in your phone when you're planning your day. Oh, wake up at 7 a.m. and scroll before school for an hour. I'll wake up at 8 a.m. and before work for an hour, just gonna scroll on my phone or like just gonna play some video games tonight. You know, you're not gonna plan it like that. You're gonna have to manufacture some ambition into your day. You're gonna have to sit there and think, like, what do I want to achieve tomorrow? What do I want to make progress towards? Do I want to make progress towards my physique? Okay, I should probably wake up, beat the sun. Okay, like he said, like Jas said, beat the sun. And then get onto the point where you are training hard in that morning and you finished your workout by like 6:30. Sun's barely risen, you finished training. Brother, mate, you won't even get the urge to scroll. When you go to sleep with that intention in your head, your intention causes your attention. That's so true, Rob. Like, what you intend to do causes where your attention goes. If you don't intend anything or you're really loose with your mind, you're framing it right for your next day, then your attention will go somewhere where then your attention will just go to the automatic wrong things. Because look, again, yeah, this modern day and age, it preys on the fact that our central nervous system and our minds haven't really developed past caveman days. Your brain still sees like all these shiny new things on your phone, like all the apps and everything. It sees them and it spikes your dopamine. It spikes something within you that makes you think, oh, I want to click that. And then you click it and then you are bombarded by a whole bunch of new buttons. Bro, it sounds gay. Like it actually sounds stupid. What I'm saying right now, if I heard this in my position that I was in 3 years ago, your position right now, undisciplined, bro, I wouldn't have even clicked this video 3 years ago. Like, I was so full of myself thinking I'm like that guy. I'd hold it flipping, ugly ass, gaming, scrolling, degenerate, bro. I'm really happy that you clicked this because I want you to take this advice. Plan the next day. Manufacture some ambition into your day. Don't let modern day society ruin your attention span. Because all you need to really do is keep yourself busy enough so you don't rely on the apps, the games, the TV shows. And even if you stick to the plan 80% of the time, that's fine. That is so much better than what you're currently doing where you have no plan. So my action step to you, my challenge to you in this video, if you're a sick guy, bruv, plan tomorrow, today. At least plan the morning. The morning is where your attention and your mind is fresh as you just slept. You can wake up, you can hydrate, so you're fully slept, you're fully hydrated. I would personally suggest write down a goal that you've got currently. If the goal is to get better grades, then do the thing that'll get you better grades. If your goal is to get better in your work and get a promotion and stuff, start researching. Start thinking about what you can do to progress in your industry. If your goal is your physique, wake up and train like an animal. remember, the same way a tiger studies its prey, you need to study your day. Principle number 3, strong body is a strong mind. Without your strong body, if you got, look, everyone thinks they've got a strong mind, yeah? So look, you probably don't. Your mind is probably weak as hell. But let's just say you've got a strong mind. If you haven't got a strong body alongside that, what the hell are you? If you've got a strong mind and not a strong body, strong mind, by the way, you're a nerd. You're a neek. You. If someone comes to me, bro, if someone came to me and told me, like, bro, I'm so strong-minded, I've got such a strong mind, but he's a scrawny little wimp, bro. Bro, if I could take that mate and destroy his face with one hand, but it's a strong mind now, bro. My mind's stronger and my body's stronger, and it served me very well. So take this advice and work on your body. So first 2 steps within themselves will increase your mental capacity, your mental strength, because making progress towards your goals and setting yourself with systems in your life, those are ways that you are basically creating a positive feedback loop. Mate, I used to be one of these strong-minded individuals, yeah? And then my sister comes over to me and she says, you've been doing sports for the majority of your life, albeit on and off, sorry. And she just says to me, like, but it doesn't actually look like you're trained. Like, I basically taken off my top. I'm like flexing in my mirror. And she's like, but you don't even look like you're trained. And at this point, I'd never hit the weights. I've never really done the bodybuilding style training, but obviously I'm going to sports. I used to do 100-meter sprinting, boxing, a lot of boxing. I'm there thinking that I've got a strong mind there, even though I was doing these sports on and off. Like, it's probably a better level than most people at that time, but I knew that it wasn't good enough. My sister's coming to me and saying, you look like, she basically told me I look like shit, that my physique wasn't that good. And that's when I started thinking, yeah, you're right, man. Like, I don't actually look that sick. So I had a 6-pack, but I was very skinny. Like, I weighed in the 50s, 50 something kilos, which is probably about 115 pounds or something, 115 by the way. And now I'm close to 150 pounds, which I'm very happy to say, because I never used to be able to see above like 130 pounds on the scales. Like, there was a point in my life where I was completely like eating a lot of food, like lots of junk. I was just studying for A levels at the time and I was doing no physical activity. So I did weigh about 130, 140 or something, but I was just like a fatty. At any point where I was in good physical health, where I was actually doing some sort of exercise, movement, I've only ever been like 115, 120 pounds. I've never put on muscle. I've never tried. And then this year, January 2025, is when I started bringing to life the visualization I had. My sister told me, you look bad, you look shit. So she told me that, and I started imagining what I would look like with about 10 kilos of muscle more, 15 kilos more of muscle. I started trying to envision, like, okay, I want to keep these abs, but I want to increase my arms, increase my shoulders. Because, bro, I used to train just for my sports. Like, I just thought, oh, aesthetics can come later. Like, I could be 25 and look good, right? But how am I meant to do that when I'm 22 and looking like not that great? Because I'm 23 now, and it was in March of this year I turned 23. So, like, basically, I started bodybuilding training at 23. So now at 25, I could probably look insane. Like, in 2 years from now, I'm gonna look crazy. Like, just, you'll see it, man. You'll see it on this channel. So now look, I'm 6 months into bodybuilding training. And I think the progress came really flipping quickly, bro. The progress came really fast because of the discipline. I set a very clear intention. I had in my mind exactly what I wanted to look like. I knew that I want this type of arms, this type of shoulders, this type of chest and back. And I also set intentions for my strength. So now, bro, I'm at a very, very high level in terms of strength. And I don't say that to like glaze myself, but it happened very nicely. So I had a 3 times bodyweight deadlift. And if you know anything about powerlifting or bodybuilding, yeah, you'll know that that is like what most people train their whole lives for. But I got it in 6 months. I can pull myself up on one arm, man. Like, that is, I can do a lot of the calisthenic skills that people train a lot of time for. And it's because I have a disciplined intention. My attention went somewhere valuable. My attention went into my training. I was thinking, how can I get these things? Because I wanted them. They didn't just come out of nowhere. I wanted a 3 times pull. I wanted to pull up myself on one arm. I wanted to do weight and muscle ups. Like, I wanted all these things. So I just kept thinking to myself, how am I going to get that? And then I did it. I did the actions that conducive to my goals, and I got it. If you overthink the how rather than the what, if you know what you want but you don't know how to get there, let me alleviate you of overthinking. Stop wasting your time. Get in the description because I have laid it out clearly. It's more than just workout plans, bro. I have laid out a disciplined path because discipline is how you take back control. You can use what's in the description for any goal in your life, bro. If you want a girl, if you want good grades, if you want a good physique, bro, you can use the principles. These are timeless principles that I wish I knew. It's exactly what I needed when I was in your position, Matt. So look, don't overthink every detail when I've done it for you. Take the action steps as well that from this video and implement them into your life and just see how good they are. See how sick your life becomes. Beat the sun tomorrow morning, plan your day and start building the body. Start building some strength. Alright, bro. Sweat or regret, I'm out of it.